to me last night. It was on Facebook. So many people are wondering what happened in this case. She's a 21-year-old senior at Clark Atlanta University. She was found dead in a park last Friday. She'd been missing for over a week. If you logged onto Facebook, you likely saw people saying, have you seen her? Do you know anything about this case? And now we have an update. Her roommate, Jordan Jones, and Jones's boyfriend, Baron Brantley, have now been taken into custody in this case. And when I tell you that so many people have been grieving and wondering what happened here, especially now with this twist of the suspect being someone close to her, they've been wanting an update on this. And joining us from our affiliate at WSB in Atlanta is Taisha Fernandez. Taisha, let me start with how... I'm not kidding you. Every time I logged on to Facebook these last few days, there were people commenting on this case. How has it affected the Atlanta area and people wanting to know, especially at Clark, what happened to her?
Tamron, this is a story that is hitting everyone. I mean, parents, students, people who don't even know this woman. It all started out with the family coming to us, Channel 2 Action News, and asking us to help them find their daughter. And even though police wouldn't take the official missing person report at that point because they had to wait 48 hours, the family wanted our help just putting the girl's picture out there, putting the story out there. And even though they had no validation that something terrible happened, the family knew that this probably wasn't going to end the way that they wanted it to end because they know their daughter and they know that she doesn't even go one day without talking to any of her 9 siblings, her parents. This is a very, very close-knit family. They're a very religious family, and so they just had a gut feeling that something was terribly wrong, and they had a bad feeling about the roommate from the very beginning. They told me that they didn't like that she wasn't helping them search. She wasn't giving them the sympathy that they thought that she should be giving them. She has spent holidays with this family before. She was more than just a roommate to Alexis Crawford, so the family just didn't know how to feel at first. But then after people went to the police and said there were some things going on, they actually arrested the roommate, Jordan Jones, and her boyfriend, Baron Brantley. And I want to share this because I just learned this literally in the last 10 minutes, that police are saying it was the boyfriend, the roommate's boyfriend, who strangled Alexis Crawford to death after Jordan Jones, the roommate, had gotten into some sort of physical fight in their own apartment. We still need to find out what that fight was about. But if you remember, if you saw anything on social media, police were saying that Alexis went to them and said that the boyfriend, the roommate's boyfriend, sexually assaulted her just about 3 days before she disappeared. So we still need to learn more details about that. Police aren't saying what the official motive is right now, but they are saying they believe it stems from Alexis Crawford reporting that sexual assault. And it's just confusing everybody that your roommate would then get into a fight with you and then somehow allegedly help your boyfriend plot to kill you. And they put her in a plastic bin. We just learned that information. And then they dumped her body in another county not far from Atlanta. It's just been a terrible story.
It's heartbreaking. Cameron, you mentioned parents. We hear your daughter is off at college living that American dream. Clark is at historic Black college. There she is, and you get this phone call as a parent that your child is missing, that you don't know where they are. And this is why this is hit, I think, so close to home for so many people, Taisha.
Yes, and this is a family that sends all of their children to college. Her younger brother, or he may be the same age, her brother also goes to Clark Atlanta. I spoke to the other siblings who had either graduated from college or they attend a different college. So this is a family that does this. They send, Alexis was one of the younger ones, and she was just doing what the family legacy does, going to college to get an education. She had dreams of, getting a criminal justice degree. She was very intelligent, extremely. One of her siblings said she was absolutely brilliant. And I just want to talk about the victim for a second. The family said that she was the sibling that brought everybody up. When she would come around the family, she brought everybody's spirits up. And even when people didn't want to be positive about certain things going on in their lives, she would be the one to say, hey, you should really just appreciate living. And so that's how she lived her life. When I went to Clark's campus yesterday, it was such a somber feeling. No one wanted to talk about the murder. They just said that they want to talk to counselors about it. Clark Atlanta is offering counseling to students, which is very important right now because a lot of them feel a little funny about the friends they're hanging out with. Can I trust these people that I am spending all this time with and I'm putting my life, my trust in them? Can you trust these friends that you just meet? I know that Alexis did trust Jordan Jones.